And oh my goodness. Do you hear that? Oh my goodness. We are roasting a whole pig. It's literally the beginning of spring, and I thought, what's the best way to celebrate? Has to be a spit roasted pig. What's wild is it's only like 5 ingredients. We're gonna be using ginger, garlic, some spring onions, a little soy sauce for the outside, and salt, and then the pig, of course. We actually got one for super cheap. It was only 83 bucks at the store. It's like a 20-pound pig. I think it's gonna feed about 13 or 15 people. We've read tons of stuff on how to do it, and one place will tell you that it's gonna take 5 hours, another place tells you it's gonna be 2 hours. So first we gotta start a fire. We're gonna use a charcoal chimney to light up some charcoal that we're gonna pour over some nice dry oak wood. While our fire is burning down, we're gonna take some of this ginger, and we've got about 2 whole bulbs of garlic right here. We're gonna smash this in a mortar and pestle with a little bit of salt just to give it like some abrasiveness, and it's gonna make this amazing paste that we're gonna rub all over our entire inside of the pig. The outside's mostly just gonna get soy sauce. This is mainly for color. There is a little bit of salt in soy sauce, so what that'll help is to draw out some of the moisture, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to make a huge difference. Once we're done, we're gonna stuff this entire thing with spring onions. Traditionally, you're only supposed to stuff it with lemongrass. I think our family might not like that flavor too much, so I'm gonna go with spring onions just to be safe. We are ready to handle our pig now. Oh my goodness, this thing, it's gonna be delicious. So we already got our counterweights here. We have to feed the pig onto this pole here. This is a counterweight, so it's gonna help it spin right. The back of the pig has to be opposite of this weight because it'll help it go nice and slow. And what we have to do though is we have to feed the pig onto here first, and then feed one of these, I don't even know what it's called, something. And we gotta feed it in this way, because this is gonna go into the back of the pig, and then we have to feed this through, and this goes into the front of the pig, and then we can feed the rest of the pig through all the way. And this is gonna help when it spins, so this is gonna hold the pig. As it cooks, you know, this will cook and help it sort of grab onto something as it spins, so that's gonna be awesome because then we don't have to worry about it spinning around like a wire. This little wire is usually given to you with your spit rotisserie, and what happens is this goes around the middle of the pig where the spine is, and it helps it hold a little bit better in that middle part while it spins. ready to cook this bad boy. So we're gonna cook this sucker about 24 inches away from the charcoal. We're actually gonna burn charcoal right over here throughout the entire cook. We're gonna throw some fresh charcoal all the time. Right now we're gonna test out our spit, make sure everything's good to go and it's looking right, it's turning well, and then we're gonna put all our charcoal around and get cooking. The next 4 to 5 hours of your life are literally just tending the fire. If someone falls down the stairs in your house, it doesn't matter, you're tending the fire. If something falls out of the sky, it doesn't matter, you're tending the fire and you need to stay there. Throughout this whole cook, to over 5.5 hours, I was concentrated on making sure that I have enough heat underneath both sets of legs. The reason is because where the ham and the butt of the pig is, or the shoulders in the butt, is where it takes the longest to cook. So you have to concentrate most of your heat there. After a while, I started burning whole logs and making sure that they turned white before I started putting them Lincoln log style right underneath the pig. Since the pig is so far away, I'm not too worried about it burning up or anything like that. We actually didn't have any burnt pieces by the end of this cook. After about the 3rd hour of the cook, that's really when we started seeing some amazing results. More juices started flowing out of the pig. At the same time, the skin started really crisping up, starting to get more and more leathery. This is really important. This is because the skin is pulling away from the meat and the fat in between is melting away. There's something just about the primitive nature of cooking a pig like this that's going to be a huge pleaser at any party. Imagine your friends showing up and you have this beast just turning slowly over a wood fire. Something just activates in every human when there's wood fire smoke and some sort of animal turning or cooking over it. Some of our pig skin ended up bursting off, but don't worry, the pig still is going to come out fine and the skin is going to be delicious. After about 5 hours of spit roasting, we went ahead and got a paper towel and put some oil on it and then rubbed it on the outside of the pig. This is going to help us clean up the skin and also make it a little glossier for when it gets crispy. Before lowering the pig, we checked with the thermometer and made sure that our pig hit at least 145 degrees internally. You want to check the thickest part of the pig. It's usually the back hams or the front shoulders. Make sure you're not hitting a bone too, because that can give you an inaccurate reading. From there, we decided to lower the pig as close as possible to our charcoal, which would give an even extreme heat. This is going to help blister and crisp up all of the skin on the pig. Guys, our cook is absolutely done. Oh my goodness, listen to this sound. That's what we want to hear. I totally want to just taste one piece. We didn't take this off the spit roaster because we're actually going to cut this up for our family. We got a great feast planned. We're going to do some lettuce wraps, a couple other sauces. But hey, we're not going to let you guys see that just because our family wants to have a little privacy. But what we're going to do though is cut just a little piece right now. I'm going to get some of this delicious skin. Oh my goodness. Do you hear that? Oh my goodness. This right here is everything. This is what everything was about. I have to get another piece of this though. We're gonna cut away just a small piece just for ourselves right now of this butt and with skin. Oh my goodness, look at those juices. How juicy it is. The skin is super crunchy here. I thought this was gonna be super smoky and like nobody would want to eat it. It actually just has the slightest hint of smoke. It's really sweet. And I really taste the onions and the garlic. So the garlic sort of like cooked up a little bit inside and roasted, and it tastes amazing now. And this skin, oh my goodness. That's some skin right there. I'm dropping pieces all over the place. We're gonna absolutely destroy this with our family at this feast that we're gonna have. And you guys have to try this recipe. It's not as hard as you think. We'll see you guys at the next video.